Hey guys, this is Dave, and this is episode 2 of my Star Wars Battlefront Heroes vs Villains guide. In this episode, we'll be looking at Han Solo. If you've played Star Wars Battlefront at all, then you'll know how popular this blaster is. The DL-44 is the best gun in the game, even after being nerfed in the January update, and it's even better when used by Han Solo. It only takes 2 shots to kill someone up close, and can even kill him 1 shot if you get a headshot. Not only that, but you don't have to worry about missing either, as the gun has a very quick rate of fire, so you can unleash a torrent of bullets at the Empire team. Overall, there's not much to say about the DL-44. It's powerful, it's accurate, and it can be used at any range by Han Solo. As if the DL-44 wasn't overpowered enough already, you can use rapid fire to increase its fire rate and stop it from overheating. This is absolutely insane at close range, and best used against heroes, which it can take out in seconds. The effect is only active for about 2 seconds, but you can get around 15 to 20 shots out in that time if you press the trigger fast enough, and the recharge time is only about 10 seconds, so you can use it again pretty quickly. It's worth noting that the 2-second active time will only start counting down once you fire your first shot, so you can walk around with it activated in preparation for a run-in with a villain if you'd like. But you also won't be able to use a different power-up during this time, and you have to fire to get rid of rapid fire. Note that if your gun overheats, you can use rapid fire and it will remove the cooldown period, and you can immediately begin firing again. So it's worth taking a load of normal shots first, and then going into rapid fire. The only downside to it is that the Emperor and Vader can block your shots, which can leave you exposed at close range once rapid fire is recharging. I've talked about how great the DL-44 is, but Han's Lucky Shot is even better. When used, Han will fire an explosive bullet that will kill any Empire Stormtrooper in one hit, even the Emperor's shock troopers, and anyone it doesn't kill will be stunned by the blast. Not only that, but the shot itself doesn't have to be very accurate, as the bullet has a large splash area, damaging anyone nearby. But what you might not realise is just how accurate you don't have to be, and watching some of this footage back made me realise that the bullet is far bigger than it appears. Seeing it from the other side in slow motion, I get hit here despite the bullet being nowhere near me. You might say that's lag, but I've had this happen plenty of times on both sides, and I have a pretty good connection, so I don't think it is. This large hitbox makes it pretty easy to shoot Boba Fett out of the air, though the way most people fly with him makes it pretty easy regardless. Although he's in the air, he's not really moving, so he can be quite easy to hit. It's best practice to get somewhere high with Han and shoot down with the Lucky Shot, in the same way that you would the Smart Rocket, but the gun is also capable of the reverse, so you're not limited at all when using it. It also can't be blocked, so there's nothing Vader or the Emperor can do if they can't dodge. Lucky Shot only takes 10 seconds to recharge as well, so it can be used fairly regularly. A final thing to note is that you can let go of the trigger to cancel firing if you don't find a target. Han's shoulder charge has 2 uses. The one you'll see it being most commonly used for is to get Han out of a tricky situation. You can use it to get out of the range of a grenade, an orbital strike, or to run away from the Empire team. But you can also use it as a means of attack and charge into the enemy. This will only kill a standard Stormtrooper though, so it's not a particularly devastating attack. Personally, I would rather just shoot than charge, as you can kill them quicker depending on the distance, but it can be useful to get behind an enemy while also doing damage to them. You can also kill people using a personal shield with it, so it does have its uses. Overall, the shoulder charge will recharge after 10 seconds, just like all of Han's abilities. And finally, we come to Han's most useful ability, rolling. I'm not actually sure what this is called, combat roll, action roll, maybe something like that. I'm not sure it even has a name, because it's so useless that it's never actually used. If you hold crouch and then move left or right, you'll roll to the side, but you don't go very far, and so you're not going to get out of the range of a rocket or grenade. The only thing you can really do with it is surprise people who had no idea rolling existed. As far as I'm concerned, Han is the best hero character from either side, and also one of the easiest to use as he plays a lot like a regular soldier. Han works well at all ranges and heights, so it's rare you'll ever be caught out. The only danger you have is at close range, when your abilities are recharging, as the Emperor and Vader can kill you pretty quickly if you're on the defensive. But if you're fully charged, then you can easily put them on the defensive and take most, if not all, of their health. It's probably best to avoid frontal assaults though, and come in from the side or behind, as then there's no chance of you being blocked. You'll notice though that the players who do best as Han are the ones that stick to medium or long range. There's also a lot of spawn killing done by Han Solo users, as his Lucky Shot can be fired randomly in the direction of the spawn and will usually hit at least one unsuspecting player. And that's everything for this guide. If you like the video, then be sure to check out one of my other guides for the heroes and villains in Star Wars Battlefront, and I'll see you next time.